Today we're going to narrate the Day 4 story from the Navratri series of stories from Team Mishti. I hope you're enjoying the celebration and worshipping the Devi who fought different demons, and each of the demons had a symbolic representation which I'll come to at the end of the story. For now, on Day 4, we are worshipping Devi Kushmanda. Kushmanda is a Sanskrit word. Ku means little, Ush is heat, and Anda means egg. So Devi Kushmanda represents the entire cosmic energy. As the story goes, there was nothing which existed in this world, and Goddess Kushmanda gave a smile, and with that radiant smile, she created the universe. Then once the universe was created, she created each of the beings from a right eye, left eye, and the third eye. From the right eye came Mahakali, from the left eye came Mahalakshmi, and from the third eye came Mahasaraswati. They represent the basic energies of the universe. Kali represents heat, Lakshmi through her radiance represents light, and Saraswati represents sound. I strongly believe our ancestors had cracked the code of the universe, and as I narrate this story, you'll be able to link how they had interlinked this entire universe into one connected form. And the story starts to say Mahakali, which came from the right eye, she went on to produce two more life forms from Mahakali, and one was male and the other was female. The male had 5 heads and 10 arms, and she named him Shiva. The Shiva's 5 face and 10 arms represents the different directions of this universe, the 5 senses we have, and the 5 parts of the body. And the female form she created had 1 head and 4 arms, and she named her as Saraswati. The 4 elements of inner life, which includes mind, intellect, ego, and consciousness, is what the 4 arms of Saraswati represents. It is fabulous to know how detailed they depicted all of these in our ancient times. Then from her left eye, as she created Mahalakshmi, she then glanced at Mahalakshmi, and from her too came a male and a female form. The male had 4 heads and 4 arms, and she named him Brahma. The 4 faces of Brahma represents Rig Veda, Yajur Veda, Sama Veda, and Atharvana Veda. And the female had 1 head and 4 arms, and she named her as Lakshmi. And the 4 hands of Lakshmi represents Kama, Artha, Dharma, and Moksha. This again another fabulous representation of how one being should have all of these 4 elements. But in today's world, we look for them in different places for all of them. But the ancients depicted for us to have a very structured society, you need to have these elements within you and not look for it in different people. And this is a fantastic representation. Then from her third eye, she created Saraswati. Then she glanced Saraswati, and from there too emerged a male and a female form. The male had 1 head and 4 arms, and she named him Vishnu. Vishnu has 4 arms, which is 2 in the front symbolizing his presence in the human world, that is the current physical world, and 2 at the back, which is symbolizing the relation to the spiritual realm, which shows that we should have the connections to both the worlds. And the female had 1 head and 4 arms, and she named her as Shakti. And Shakti had many arms so that she could have those weapons to destroy the demons. Then she went on to present Shakti to Shiva, Saraswati to Brahma, and Lakshmi to Vishnu as their consorts. It is believed that these 3 went to create the rest of the universe. And then Ma Kushmanda absorbed these back into herself. She took back Mahakali, Saraswati and Lakshmi all back into herself, and it is believed she became one as Adi Shakti, as an orb of energy. And then Ma Kushmanda went and sat at the center of the sun, so she could radiate that warmth and energy to the entire universe. Fabulous story to represent the entire creation of the universe started with the feminine energy, and the basic life form of energy are the three feminine energies as well. And it is important for us to awaken these feminine energy to create anything new. And also Navratri, Nava means 9 and Ratri means night. During the night is when we go inwards to rejuvenate ourselves. It is the same way during these 9 days. It is expected that you go inwards to rejuvenate yourself and destroy the demons within you. It is also compared to like 9 months. A baby stays in the mother's womb for 9 months, and when it is born, it is fresh and new. And the demons which the Devi fights or the Shakti fights has got a lot of symbolic representation, like Rakta Bijeshwara, which refers to the blood. Like when we have genetic problems like cancer, you can fight that within yourself. So that this is one of the demons she fights. The other demon she fights is Madhu and Kaitaba, which stands for craving and aversion. She fights a demon called Durmalochana, who is nothing but smoky vision. A lot of times we don't have clarity of vision and clarity of thinking. We need to fight that demon as well. She then goes on to fight Shunba and Nishamba, which is doubting oneself and doubting others. Another demon, Mahishasura, which is linked to laziness, dullness and depression. Chanda, who opposes everything and disagrees all the time. So our mind, when it's not clear, we tend to disagree with everything all the time, and this is another demon we need to fight. All of these are symbolic representation to show how during Navratri we have to invoke that Shakti and honor and worship that Devi which created this cosmic energy, so it can destroy all the negative tendencies within ourselves. During this time, we generally take simple food and listen to knowledge discourses and devotional song. All of this is expected to raise our levels of energy. The last 3 days was of Mahakali, and we worshipped the different avatars of Mahakali. That was of Tamas energy. And the next 3 days is of Rajoguna, which is Mahalakshmi. And we worship the different avatars of Mahalakshmi. And the last 3 days comes to the Mahasaraswati, which is the Sattva energy. And what they say is, when you worship all of these 9 days, the different forms of Devi, you connect your prana shakti to the consciousness. And the last day, after you worship these 9 different forms of Devi, it's called as Vijayadashmi. And anything you do on that day, you'll be victorious. And this is the best day to start anything new in your life. And when we practice this 9 days very methodically, your sattva energy is supposed to go high, and you're expected to get a lot of clarity and peace. And your chakras are opened up, and you're completely centered, and you're expected to be more successful. It is a great opportunity then to go and experience the Shakti which is within you and create something new or start something new in your life. I hope you enjoyed the day 4 story. Stay tuned in for day 5, and if you love these stories and see stories, subscribe to my channel.